Agwato, long line for Cabo, welcome. Adupoy Oyegun, we thank the ancestors for the wisdom. Today's lesson, we're going to speak about Oyeku Ogunda. Um, Ogun is a reference to really, I like to refer to it as the testosterone sometimes needed to get stuff done. Ogunda means Ogun divides, reference to the process of civilizing the planet by cutting roads through the rainforest. Ogun divides, creating culture, community zone. Sometimes when we access that energy, it can make us overly aggressive, and we need to figure out ways to temper that energy. And everybody has that energy, not just the sons and daughters of Ogun. So sometimes, to use a colloquial phrase, we get jacked up and need to chill. So this Odu is addressing that. It is where the wall cracked open. It is there that breeze blows in, cast divination for Oye, the sibling of Ojo Moda. It told him to be mindful of his utterances. In other words, be careful of the things you say. Sometimes speech can be harmful. And sometimes, if we call a person out of name or if we're overly critical, or even critical at all in some ways, there's a taboo against making judgments in Ifa, that we can lose a friend forever. Certain words have the ability to break trust, and once trust is broken, it's hard to mend. So this is a symbolic reference to the idea of not breaking trust. Okay, you Oye, they called, if the wall is not open, losers won't enter through it. Be careful, they warned, such that your pronouncements would not destroy your family. Lizards, it's kind of a cultural reference. Lizards coming through the wall of a home. If you've been blessed to visit traditional Yoruba land, there's certain places where there's a lot of chameleons, and during the night, if there's holes in the walls, they come into your bedroom, and when you wake up, they're clinging to the ceiling. They're all over the place. They're what could easily be called a nuisance. So it's making an analogy between use of inappropriate language and the nuisance of dealing with lizards and coming into your house when you don't want them there. So it's being very specific about that. Be careful, they warn, such that your pronouncements would not destroy your family or break a relationship. If one does not make a remark about a particular thing, people cannot use it against one. In other words, the start of a verbal war or gossip or denigration that becomes a verbal conflict that just only seems to escalate. Oye afterwards watched his words. Oye made the offering. Life so pleased Oye. He said, it is where the wall cracked open that breeze blows in, cast divination for Oye. Oye, the brother of Ojo Moda. So from line 20 to the end, he was warned to be careful of his pronouncements, speeches. It is the speeches that I would say that would make me rich in life. Speeches, in other words, a person who's temperate in their speech can gain allies, and allies can then support our effort to create abundance. Ire Ashetel.